Imagine going to a 5-star restaurant and being presented with a simple menu. You can have an 18-ounce bone-in ribeye with potatoes or Chilean sea bass with asparagus. So let's say you choose option number 2. You choose the sea bass and veggies, and then you're scolded by the waiter. You don't care about our farmers. You don't love Texans and all those with cattle and ranches, their families, generations of traditions and heritage. You must be a pescatarian. Oh, you're on a weird diet. You want to take away all of our steak knives, don't you? On the flip side, let's suppose you chose a ribeye. Now you're being scolded by the waiter. You don't support fishermen and states that border water. You don't care about all the water pollution. And what about those baby fish left without parents because we're taking them? You're against wild-caught seafood, and you must not read your Bible because a few of the disciples were fishermen. And Jesus actually said, I will make you fishers of men. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the entrees. We choose our entrees based on the options that we have. It doesn't mean we don't like the other industry, their families, well-being, hometown, or if we're talking about food, that type of food. It just simply means this is our choice based on what was presented to us. Neither may be ideal or our favorite, but you have to choose. And your choices may come down to what you've already had experience with, what you may prefer, many different factors. So it's hard to just say because someone chose Chilean sea bass that they're against cattle, they don't like meat, they don't like steak. Maybe they had steak last week. Maybe they're trying to cut down on red meat, on their red meat consumption. Maybe they're trying to just eat leaner, right? So it's hard to just stereotype or put people in a box based off of this. And imagine what a restaurant would look like if we had everyone with Chilean sea bass on one side and everybody with ribeyes on the other, and they're going back and forth with each other. The point is this: neither of these political parties represent God or the kingdom. We should stop acting like they do. Picking and choosing Bible verses and issues to focus on and say that this party is more godlier because it does this, or it focuses on this, and this one is less godly because this is what they're into and what they support. Let's read the whole book. Jesus gave a simple explanation with the 2 greatest commandments. Let's start there. Let's make sure that we love God with our all and make sure that we love our neighbor as ourselves. Those were the 2 greatest commandments. Everything else comes under that. Choosing one side doesn't mean that you're in complete alignment with the platform. These political platforms are diametrically opposed to each other. If one says no to this, the other's going to say yes. It's really that simple. What I found is that people are not platforms. Most people don't 100% identify or align with a platform. So I can be against abortion and against racial inequality and police brutality, all at the same time, and anything else that offends my faith. The menu changes when we start requesting better entrees. Eat healthier to get healthier choices. We can't keep feeding on fear, hate, negativity, and dissension. This message was brought to you by a discipled man of God with his own personal relationship with our God. And if you like to know the God I serve, leave a comment. All negative and toxic responses will be deleted. Thank you, and God bless.